Why is my phone like when I need my phone it freezes? Like, thank you so much, thank you. What's up guys, it's Sophie. So this is the first video in my back to school series, also known as Schoolin' with Soph. No, I'm not just gonna be doing like all back to school videos until fall. I will be doing more videos that don't have anything to do with school because I know it's still summer. But I wanted to put up this video now because so many of you guys go to school early, and I wanted this to be my first video because I know that so many of my subscribers are going into their first year of high school. So I thought that I would do a freshman advice type video and talk to you guys about tips and just advice that I have. I have 10 tips for you guys, advice / tips, things to expect, all of that stuff if you're nervous about high school. And also this has been requested by some of you guys, so I thought I would just do it. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you should definitely do that and let me know what grade you're going into. I'm going into my sophomore year of high school, so I know all about freshman year. I just finished it. I'm good with that. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that, and I hope you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let's get into the tips. My first tip is to talk to people. This may sound hard if you don't know anybody that's going into your high school, but I promise you, if you are nervous, chances are the other person that you want to talk to or everybody else around you is nervous too. And you might be lucky, somebody might come up to you and say hi, but you honestly will have a better chance of making a friend if you just go up to them and make the first move and say hi. You are not the only person who is nervous, I promise you. You are not the only person who's thinking like, should I say hi to this person? Should I not say hi to this person? You are not the only one. So if you're thinking about making a friend and saying hi, then do it. And I know that it's hard. Like, I don't like going up to people and like saying hi first, but I just do it anyways because in the end it will be worth it and I would have probably made a friend. Some ways that you can say hi are either just going up to them and just saying hi, or maybe making up an excuse to talk to them, saying which teacher do you have, like who's your teacher, what's your schedule, like do you know where I can find this class. Stuff like that is how you meet people. My second tip is to ditch the drama. I don't know why, but in middle school I just loved drama. Like, I don't know, everybody in my middle school, including me, we just like loved drama, but it was so stupid. And I realized like going into high school, like nobody has the time. Seriously, nobody has the time for that. Like nobody sits around like talking about other people. Nobody sits around talking about like who they're gonna get into an argument with or like who did that. Like nobody cares. I'm serious. Don't start drama or don't care about drama. You don't want to surround yourself with people who like drama because like who has time? Like seriously, who has time for drama? I don't. I really don't. And it's such a pointless thing if you spend your high school years getting into fights with people, arguing with people, starting drama with people, being known for starting drama. That's even worse. Obviously drama will happen. That's something that will definitely happen, but I would say try to avoid it at all costs. If there's an easy way to get out of having a fight with somebody or an argument with somebody, take that easy way. Don't get into an argument with somebody if you can definitely help it. This tip is basically like, if you can avoid the drama, do it. Don't it's not worth it. It's really not. My third tip is to build a relationship with not only your teachers but your guidance counselors as well. Everybody says get to know your teachers. That's just like a main one. You want to have them know you, know your learning style, stuff like that. But when it comes to colleges and talking about colleges and just help in general, you will look to your guidance counselors. So you want them to know who you are. Have meetings with them, especially if you need help, go to your guidance counselors. Because for example, they can't write you a letter of recommendation if they don't know you. Guidance counselors are really good at writing letters of recommendation. So you want them to know you. You want them to know a lot about you. Also, you want to be on your teachers and guidance counselors' good side. You want to build a relationship with them and a good one. You don't want to be known as a troublemaker or somebody who doesn't follow directions in the eyes of your teachers and your guidance counselors, because not only is that not good for recommendations, but you're going to be spending 4 years with them. So you do not want to be on their bad sides. You want to make a good first impression. So build a good relationship with them, listen to what they have to say, follow directions, have them know you. Just get them to know you and get to know them. That's really great. My fourth tip is to do your homework. This sounds like a really obvious one, but midway through the year, people tend to slack. Well, I tend to slack midway through the year. I did that so much in middle school. I would slack off like midway through the year and I just like would not care anymore. You can say that you don't care all you want, and that could be true, but in high school, you really cannot afford to be missing assignments. In middle school, like I'm gonna be honest with you, in middle school, like it's not okay, but if you miss a couple of assignments in middle school, it's not gonna like determine the rest of your future. But in high school, you cannot afford to be missing assignments because that will bring your grade down, and you don't want your grade to go down. I am not even kidding you. You do not understand how much your grade can go up just by turning in all of your homework. Obviously, if you have a couple of missing assignments, it's not the end of the world, but in general, just do your homework. Just don't forget to do it. It will make high school life so much easier for you, I promise. Just do your homework, please. My 5th tip is don't do stupid things. When I say that, I mean don't be pressured into doing things that other kids may call cool. That means doing drugs, drinking, vandalizing school property, or any property for that matter. I know that if you were to turn down those things to kids that are pressuring you to do that, then it may seem like you're wasting the best years of your lives and you're not being crazy and reckless like it's high school. Like that's literally the dumbest thing ever. I promise you there are so many ways to love high school and to have fun in high school without breaking the law. Don't be stupid. Don't get pressured into doing stupid things. I literally sound like a mother right now. I'm sorry, but just please don't do stupid things. It's not worth it. It's honestly not worth it. My 6th piece of advice is you don't need everybody to be your friend. This does not mean that you need the people that aren't your friends to be your enemies. You don't need a huge group or clique, or you don't need everybody to like you, because that's not gonna happen. Not everybody's gonna like you, and that's just something that you're gonna have to deal with. I have about 6 best friends in high school that are my best friends that I've ever made in my entire life, and I'm totally fine with that, and I'm totally happy with that too. But that doesn't mean that you need everybody to be your best friend. Like, that's not how it works. You will be stressing yourself out if your goal is to make everybody be your friend. It's like the saying, I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. That's true. That is extremely true. My 7th tip is to not be afraid of upperclassmen. Like the people who are just a higher grade above you. So sophomores, juniors, and seniors, especially the juniors and seniors. Honestly, they're not that scary. Like they're really not at all, actually. Some of them hate freshmen. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Some juniors and seniors hate freshmen, but like it's not a scary place. Like, nothing's gonna happen to you. If you do feel unsafe for some reason, I'm just talking about my freshman experience, but if you do feel unsafe, you can talk to a teacher or something like that, or your guidance counselor. But what happens in movies like that, like the seniors and juniors like pulling pranks on the freshmen, like Freshman Friday, stuff like that, that doesn't really happen. That's just not a reality. Like, maybe for some schools it might, but I've never heard of that actually happening in real life. Like, for example, if you're lost on the first day and you need help, you can ask one of them, maybe just like ask where the classes are, because they know. But if you're really scared and like you think that they're gonna like lead you to somewhere that's not your class, and you can ask a teacher. But I'm very positive and certain that like the seniors and juniors like scaring you or like trying to bully you, that's most likely not gonna happen. My 8th tip is to be accountable. Teachers will not chase after you if you're missing assignments or your grades are dropping. They will not chase after you and tell you, you need to fix this, you need to hand this in. They won't do that. If your grade is dropping extremely though, they're probably gonna call your parents, but they're not gonna chase you every single day and be like, oh, do you have this assignment for me? Do you have this for me? They're not gonna do that. Your teachers are there to help you, but they're not there to do all of the work for you. If you find yourself missing a homework assignment, or you see that your grade is dropping, hand in the homework assignment, but also go up to your teacher and say, how can I raise my grade? Teachers love hearing that. That's like their favorite thing ever. They love hearing, how can I raise my grade? Because that shows that you're taking responsibility for you and your work. My 9th tip is to join clubs. First of all, joining clubs is like the easiest way to make friends. Like, it's the easiest way. It's like you're being forced to make friends. But also, it's a really fun way to like make high school fun for you, or make your freshman year fun for you. I joined, what did I join? I joined track, which I ended up quitting because like that's hard. Gosh, I don't, running, no. I joined the basketball team and I was on that, and I have a basketball hoodie, and literally the people that I met on the basketball team, I love them so much. They're awesome. One of my best friends is on the basketball team, and like I got to know her even more through that, so that's really amazing. So join clubs and like meet people. That's just like so much fun. Obviously, you don't have to stress yourself out your first year of high school and join like a bunch of clubs. That's just gonna stress you out. Remember that you have 4 years. You have 4 entire years, and even though like everybody says that they go by quickly, you do have some time, especially if you're just going into high school now. You have some time to meet a lot of people, join a lot of clubs. You have so much time to do like whatever you want. You get to do something that you're interested in. You get to meet a lot of great people. Like, you never know, you could meet your best friend by joining a club. Just think about that, like your best friend. And my 10th tip is to definitely have fun. That sounds cheesy, I know, but it's true. If you just like sit back and think about it, in high school, if you have good grades, you come to school on time, and you're not getting into trouble, then you really have nothing else to worry about. Like, in the eyes of your teachers and your guidance counselors, you don't really have anything else to worry about. So I would say to spend that time with your friends. Like, I feel like in high school it's just so important to be surrounded by people that you love. In middle school, honestly, I didn't have a lot of friends. Actually, I didn't really have any friends. Gosh, I sound like a loser, but it was true. I really did not have a lot of friends in middle school. I think I had like two friends, like, and then I had like a third friend like at the end of 8th grade, and that was just it. Like, I didn't have friends in middle school. I didn't talk to a lot of people. I was very reserved. I didn't have friends. I didn't make friends easily. I still don't really make friends easily, but I feel that in high school, now that I've met my best friends, like I've met the best friends that I've ever met in my entire life, I find that I'm enjoying school much more. Like, in middle school, I hated middle school so much. I hated middle school because like I didn't have any friends. I was just all alone by myself. I don't want any of you to be in that situation. I want you guys to enjoy school, because school can be really fun. Like, I know, like, I actually talk about how much I hate school all the time, but when I think about it, like, I don't like hate it. It's just boring sometimes, and I get that. It's tiring, it's boring, it's a lot of work, but if you are surrounded by people that you love, you will enjoy school. So please make friends, even though it's hard. Try. Surround yourself with people that you enjoy. Join clubs, talk to people, hang out with people after school. As much as you want to go home and watch Netflix like I do every single day, I make time for my friends and I hang out with them, and I find myself enjoying school so much more. No matter what a lot of people tell you, like high school is the worst, it's the suckiest 4 years of your life, do not believe them. You will enjoy your freshman year if you let yourself. If you allow yourself to, you can enjoy it. So that is it for my video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below when you start school, or what you're most excited for. Let's see if we can get this video to 90 thumbs up. Let's try. Like, just click the thumbs up button. If you have not clicked it yet, click it now. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and yeah, that's basically it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much, and I will see you this Tuesday with another new video. Bye! Now, okay, I sound like a hypocrite because I would never do this because I'm scared of everything, as you guys know. This is on my bucket list to, like, while I'm home alone, watch a scary movie. I'm just getting scared thinking about that, but still.